Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, you are most welcome, and if you've already been here, well, welcome back. So today's video is going to be all about scalp treatment. So are you one of those who suffer from length retention or volume? You don't notice any volume in your hair and you find it difficult to retain length? Well, today we are going to break that up and see what the problem is. For the past 6 months, I have been consistent with my routine. I have tried to see the things that work for me and the things that don't work. And I have noticed that scalp treatments like this work wonders for my hair. You know, when you treat your scalp, what happens is when, okay, let's put it this way. Now I had my hair mix and everything. I'm going to put that on my hair and massage it down. But in the course of me doing that, I create blood stimulation and blood circulation onto my scalp. And the result of that is it helps to unclog my pores and then promotes healthy hair follicles to grow new hair. You know, it's that simple. So if you do not practice hair treatments, you are going to suffer from a dormant scalp. Your scalp is going to be dull and dead. So you are growing hair, but the hair isn't strong. The hair is going to break and fall off, and your length is going to stand and stay on the same spot years after years. Once I noticed this and I started practicing this on my hair, I noticed a huge difference. One thing with the natural hair community is that you have a lot of information out there. Like, it's too much that it can be very overwhelming and very confusing. And most of the times you will notice that people actually follow recipes and DIYs and regimens of people who do not have the same kind of hair as them. If you have fine textured hair, know that your hair is very weak. It's not the same like somebody who has high textured hair or medium textured hair. So you have to do more to gain strength, to bring strength onto your hair. So every new hair strand you grow, you need to make sure it's very strong and healthy. So that is why you do these kinds of treatments. So not just to grow your hair, but to make sure that the new growth is actually strong so it can stay and it can last. Because what I noticed in the past was my hair would actually grow, but it will stay on the same spot. Like, I won't get past certain length. It's just there, just standing there, because my scalp was dead. My scalp needed to be rescued. It needed help. So if you are noticing that your hair isn't growing, it's like stuck on the same place and your volume isn't adding up, then it's time for you to change your routine. Stop doing all these DIYs, stop doing all the rice water. Treat your scalp first, because hair cannot grow on an unhealthy scalp. So what you want to do is to make sure that before you get into any form of challenge or whatsoever, you have to make sure to treat your scalp. I try to do this at least once every month, and the results that I got from my last challenge were massive. My hair grew, I think I grew like more than an inch of hair in 6 months, in 6 weeks, where I started from treating my scalp before I started applying or spraying my DIY on my hair. Made sure I massaged my scalp, I stimulated it every single day, and that's how my hair grew whilst I had it in my protective style. So I'm going to say this today: if your hair isn't growing, you notice that your hair has stayed on the same length for a certain amount of time, you don't notice any volume, your hair is constantly shedding, Every time you put your hands on your head, it would shed. It's time for you to revisit your routine. It's time for you to revisit your regimen. Try to incorporate scalp treatments at least once a month. Use Dematol, use Virgin, use whatever it is you can find that actually says. I even saw, I don't know, there is one which is like African black soap something. Some people use it for their scalp treatment and it works. Try to treat your scalp and you will see the results. You will notice that your hair is going to grow not just longer but much healthier and stronger. At least for me, that's what I've noticed lately. My hair just doesn't look grown but also looks shinier and stronger. And if you want to get into a challenge, you need to make sure that whatever it is that you are going to do on your hair, like if it's high in protein like I did, after that challenge, make sure you get a hair treatment, get a scalp treatment, moisturize your hair, deep condition your hair, hydrate your hair. That's how you are going to get past that state where your hair cannot grow past. And I hope this is going to help. I hope you're going to see some results when you try this. I saw results in 6 weeks. I grew a lot of hair. I know my DIY helped, but it started from me actually treating my scalp. So I hope to see you guys on our next video and let me know how this worked for you.